Is that a 6 or a 9?
Hello and welcome to Is That a 6 or a 9? A D&D podcast made by idiots. My name is Matt Cohen, I'm your DM, and I am joined by Carl Nicholson.
I am Belcephalus.
Maria Nicholson.
I'm Ick Rastley.
And Alex B. Sherman.
Yeah!
Yes! Fucking got it! Yes! Oh, the dice, please!
I'm playing Riv.
Who cares? Who cares? You're being you today, because I know who you are. Yes! Yes! Fucking ow! Oh!
Did you know if you high five someone hard enough, you can create a black hole?
You get a blister from it. Fucking hell! Oh, look at this dice. Oh.
It's definitely worth it.
I'm going to scratch out the 20 and write Sharwood.
You can, but her last name's Sherman. Sherman.
I need that.
Someone get it right, please.
Right, okay.
It's okay, Sherman.
God. Oh, we're all good. We're in a good mood today, aren't we, guys?
Yeah.
We're into this one blazing. Oh, blazing.
We're buzzing after the last episode.
More B jokes.
We have one with the
Here comes the
hive.
20 minutes of B jokes that you have to edit out of this episode before we even started.
To be fair, we've only been recording for 6 minutes. Most of it
Is
is
B.
not here. Yeah.
That's good.
Most of it.
It could be worse.
It could be.
So last time,
He's going to have to recap about the bees now. He's never
I'm
going to
going to have to still talk about bees. Last time in Pantheon, you guys continued your journey to get the prince safely home. We started the episode with you guys setting camp because pacing is all over the place. Ick had a quietish night. He briefly saw something running around in the woods but didn't think to find out what it was. Riv initially had a quiet watch but decided that she wanted to try and find Nightlight some food for dinner because he eats wax. So she woke Belcephalus up to witness her glory. She successfully found a beehive in the woods, didn't really know what to do with it, so set it on fire, and then initiated a fight with a very angry, pretty grouchy swarm of bees. Ick opted not to do anything to help. Riv just didn't help. And Belcephalus begrudgingly dealt with the situation.
I
And
take care of problems.
you could have gained a destroyed beehive, but you decided to leave it in the woods. There's still no loot. Sorry.
I'm really missing out on that. Big old lump of coal.
Belcephalus had a paranoid night staring into the fire, ruminating on all the various things that you have discovered over the last day or so. In the morning, Riv and Bell climbed a tree to get a good scout about where you were, saw a settlement up the road near the river that you're heading towards, spent the day force marching to that settlement, found a quiet, empty-ish little fishing village. Turned out to be empty because everybody was in the local tavern, which you entered. Everyone stopped drinking and cavorting to turn around and stare at you. That's where we are now. So yeah, you enter into this tavern, and there's a guy in the corner playing a fiddle. That screeches to a halt. Everyone's talking and laughing, and they all stop and turn around.
I sense my opportunity because of the fiddle and I whip out my bagpipes.
Still stunned.
Play us
silence.
home, Mick.
If there ever was a time for you to be using that, now actually is an
Quick,
appropriate time.
someone shout a suggestion at me. What song should I play? Crap.
I'm telling
Tub thumping. Chubba wubba. Oh, no, I've got a better one.
Okay.
Drunken Lullabies by Flogging Molly. I'm just playing that in the background.
No, you're playing it in the doorway.
No, as in like... No, I mean like that's just what I'm doing is what I mean. I'm not going to sit here and get us sued by screeching, pretending to be bagpipes to Flogging Molly because I respect them as a band. So I'm over here.
I think you get 6 seconds before they can see you.
No, it's okay. I won't do that to Flogging Molly. I respect them. I'm over here playing Drunken Lullabies, just doing my thing. I've moved out of the doorway. Like, I barged in, I saw that the fiddle had stopped, and I got my bagpipes out, and now I'm just, like, basically marching around the tavern.
playing your bagpipes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the distraction that Belle probably needs to do whatever shady shit Belle's got planned.
Not shady at all.
You're going to go and have some moody conversations with someone. I know you.
I I have one vaguely horrible question I need to ask Atana, and I have some stuff I wish to flog.
Well,
I'm
no one's
looking-
going to overhear it because I'm playing the bagpipes.
I'm looking for anyone that looks vaguely like a sailor.
You should be looking for candles on the tables.
I know, I need a break from wax.
But your
You haven't
fucking
found
dragon's
it,
got to eat. You didn't find
He
any.
can go and do his own thing, he's chill.
You're a monster.
No, yeah, I'll take some tea lights off the tables. Not
Hey,
yet.
you gotta pay for those.
Not
You
yet.
got like roll like what? Sleight of hand, stealth.
No, I'm
You can
gonna-
steal them, yeah.
Just roll sleight of hand and nick them.
I was just gonna get the vibe for the place. Are they gonna start talking again, or
I mean-
is everyone just staring at us?
You guys just stood in the
They
door.
are now.
Everyone, you guys have just entered the pub. Everyone is turned around to look at you. Ick has pulled out his bagpipes and is just standing to the side playing all manner of 90s pop songs. And
Bellcephalus
Flogging
slabs.
Molly.
he's flogging
Not
Molly.
pop.
Well, I was going with the tub thumping thing.
Oh yeah.
Bellcephalus slabs blah blah ick on the back and goes up to the bar.
Why are you slapping me?
Just
I'm playing the bagpipes. That's very disruptive.
I know.
I'm just gonna
I stick my foot out and trip you up on your way to the bar so that you look like a twat.
I'm gonna follow you to the bar.
Oh, yeah, you got, like,
He slaps me, so
You
I just
guys
very
will
subtly,
be-
oh my god, and he fell off the back of this bench.
Jesus.
Not very subtly.
you guys are able to pass in the park because everyone is just kind of staring bewildered at Ick as he plays. Make a performance check to see how captivated they are.
Oh, am I rolling?
Yeah.
That's you. You're the one with the bagpipes.
What was I rolling for?
Performance.
Oh, that's good. 10. Well, I rolled a 2, and my modifier is +4 on charisma, so I get 2 of those, that's 8, right? +2 is 10.
Yes.
Why are you all laughing at me then?
Because it's terrible. Because you made
Half
out.
marks.
You made out
No,
like.
I'm just getting warmed up. He slapped me on the back.
You play a recognisable.
You play the bagpipes while someone's slapping you on the back. I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's fair. Is that not fair?
Yeah, completely.
That's fair.
You
He hit me on the back with wind coming out my lungs to play my bagpipe.
your head probably went forward and just big.
Deep throated it. Yeah, exactly.
I don't blame you. Honestly.
I'm gonna
not
roll a
fair.
quick.
The gag
I'm gonna roll a
reflex
quick
was
investigation check to try and gauge the general vibe of the room. In fact, that's going to be a perception, not an
Yeah,
investigation.
perception, insight, whatever. Is that a 6 or a 9?
Can I
That's
Hey!
6, but with
Hey!
everything else, that's a
Lame.
9.
also do
Yep.
one?
Everyone can do what they want.
Nice. That's fucking nothing. It's like an 11. Yeah, an 11.
11? What did you get?
With everything else, with everything added, 9.
Cool. Everyone, it just seems to be like a regular night at the pub. Slowly, people start going back to their tables and going back to their tables.
I have
And,
indigestion from the dry piece of bread I scarfed before we started.
Is it kind of like they're all locals and we're like
yeah,
intruders?
there's definitely
Like-
people kind of looking over their shoulders at you guys. There is one table in the corner where it looks like people have pushed a bunch of tables together so that there's a bigger crowd, and they're all kind of like heads down, like talking to each other, and they seem a bit more sort of concentrated on what they're doing. Everyone else is regular pub vibe. They seem to be a bit more collaborative. Probably not the word I want, but I don't speak English.
Do they look? Are they like dressed differently? Do they look like?
They look like all the other people.
Okay.
They just seem to be a bit more focused on what they're doing.
I lean into the tavern master, tavern keep,
Yeah, barkeep,
bar,
whatever.
barkeep. Drinks, please.
Yeah, sure. What
I
are you drinking?
I personally guarantee you, he is better after a few rounds.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Tired of old fiddling Ned over there anyway.
I'm in the background doing that traditional thing that bagpipers do, just like walking backwards and forwards, like doing a march, and then turning around and coming back the other way.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a small building, so it's like 4 paces and you turn around again.
And you're
moved on
a
to-
giant, just
Yeah.
I've moved. I'm only 7 foot. I've moved on to bring it all back by S Club 7.
Fair enough.
I love that there was a finger snap because you instantly went into yeah.
Yeah, cool. One of these, stranger.
4 ales, please.
Yeah, come right up. He turns around, gets 4.
What's that for? Oh, the prince.
Prince is a child.
Yeah.
He's not a child. He acts like a child, but he's not.
Hey,
He was a child.
I'm like 16 years old, man.
Under
Well,
the
he was
age
like
of...
8.
That's not drinking
Hey,
age.
kids, look.
It's just me. It's just the prince. He's the one outing himself.
If you're traveling with us, look.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Amos.
Yeah.
Amos. Yes.
Anyway, drinks.
Drinks.
Yeah. I would like 4 beers, please.
You will have 1.
Yeah. Fine, whatever.
Got any ID?
He turns around.
He has lain with women.
I did.
That's impressive considering his balls haven't dropped.
Oh,
Hey, one of them's dropped.
Ew.
There goes the other one.
Ew.
It took me a second to realise what was going on.
I love that joke. Right.
Fine, whatever. He turns around, grabs 4 mugs, just metal tankards, pours ale in from a barrel behind, hands them to you. Guys, you pay him. You have money, I assume.
I have 20 GP. How much is it?
Like literally a silver piece or something.
So.
We get change.
2.
Can I just flick a gold piece?
Yeah.
3.
Yes, you
Keep them
can.
coming.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
Belcephalus reaches
Everyone else
in.
can have them.
Belcephalus reaches into his money pouch. 3 GP to keep the beer flowing.
Okay.
5.
Done. I'm gonna get fucking robbed, but fine.
5 GP for information.
I don't know what kind of information you think we've got, but fine.
That's a lot of money.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, that's literally like my salary.
That's almost half your money.
And I am the only
Fine.
in.
He
for,
might
like,
have
50
no
miles.
information.
I might have some information, you don't know that.
I need a tanner that doesn't ask questions.
Okay.
Do you know anyone here that fits this description?
Yeah, there's a tanner in town. I say tanner is a crazy, like, woodsman dude that lives in town.
Is he in the tavern?
He scans the room. He's like, yeah, he's over there in the corner. And he's sitting on the, like, round table with all the other people on it.
I'm put off by the word crazy.
Put off by the word crazy.
But he is weird, and I mean he's also busy. Those people are trying to hire him for a thing.
What I need him for will only take a matter of minutes. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. And crazy, you've seen what I walked in with.
I'm standing right next to you.
Yeah, I've never seen a real tiefling before.
Not her.
Oh, right. He looks at the prince. What
I
the fuck's
just
his
put
job?
my head up.
I'm playing Rocket Man on the bagpipes by Elton John.
I'm refilling the prince's beer with my own.
Get him good and fucked.
I just want to see a drunk prince. That's all.
Fair.
I bet I can distract the people sitting at the table with the tanner.
They're trying to hire him. I hate to pry, but I'm curious.
That's the
now.
5 gold you can borrow as much as you want, bro.
Who are they? What are they for?
He leans and he's like, there a lot of kids are disappearing at the moment.
You don't say.
Yeah, and just a lot of talk around the village of crazy fish guys that are kidnapping kids.
Crazy fish guy.
I understand that we're quite far from the city of Anans, but does the guard not make the rounds out here?
Can you ask him to elaborate on that?
Can you ask if they're...
I'm playing the bagpipes, but I want you to elaborate
Yes,
on
I
that.
will. But I'm curious as to why the local militia or the
Because
guard.
no one cares out here when you're out in the sticks. You know, they got their own problems in the city.
Bell quickly glances over to the kid,
You know?
who at this point is what three mugs in.
For sure. I keep on giving them
Was your
drinks.
inspiration for this like an old Scooby-Doo episode?
Yeah.
Kids are going missing. Crazy fisher folk.
Yeah.
Also, don't worry.
Thanks for that.
Oh, no,
Brilliant input.
No, I was going to ask if the fish were fishermen or they were like
What?
tridents.
Fish?
Is that what they are? No.
Tritons.
Tritons. There you go.
You were going to ask if the fish were fishermen.
Yeah, the fish guy. Was there someone who fishes, or
Yeah, it's
was
a
it
fish
like
guy.
a species of fish folk?
Okay.
Yeah.
That does make sense. It's just the way you said it. You were like, I was going to ask if the fish were fishermen, and I was like, no,
No.
there are
No,
no
Alex.
fish. They're fish. I might, when you finally get them to elaborate, we'll know.
Yeah, for sure.
What was the question? 30 minutes ago.
It was about the.
Oh,
you've
the
answered
guard.
it,
Yeah. Yeah. They're busy.
Crazy fish guys.
King's got a lot on his plate, you know.
He certainly does. What do you mean exactly when you say crazy fish guys?
Are they fish that are crazy, or guys that are crazy about fish, or
Yeah. No.
crazy fishermen?
Don't get me wrong. I think it's insane, but there are people telling stories. There are kids coming back from the river saying that there's guys that are they're like reverse mermaids essentially. They got like fish bit on the top and human bit on the bottom,
That sounds horrifying.
and they're like stealing kids. And the kids are like going out to the river, watching this happen, and then running back and going, the fish guys came, and we're just like, you kids are gonna stop going by the river. But they won't.
I must say, the kids are going down there, watching it happen, coming back and telling people, but then continuing to go down there and then surprised that it happens again. I sort of think that they have it coming and we should just leave them to it.
Well, that's
It's what you've all decided to do. Back to my bagpipes. I'm playing Thunderstruck by AC/DC now.
Is there any like kids in the tavern?
what? No, like
I don't know.
we have a very strict policy that at 8 o'clock all the kids have to go home.
So they've left children in the homes when there's fish people stealing them.
There are mothers at
Yeah,
home.
but they're here talking to that guy.
Yeah, the women aren't allowed in the
Oh
tavern.
yeah, of course it is.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
There's women here. They're not allowed to come to the bar. They have to get a dude to come and get the drinks for them. But
Oh,
no, it's a privilege.
Yes,
They get to-
yes,
they get to
there are
keep
rules in place for this sort of thing. Yes, of course. Certainly understandable.
I don't.
That
feel
means if we ever go
famous.
to the pub with these two, we never have to get around in.
Okay.
No, yeah. So
What's the name of the leader of this group that are trying to hire this man?
His name is Protagoras. He's kind of the village elder.
Okay.
He hasn't lost a kid, but he's helping to convince Phalis to help.
Thank you very much for the information. Is there anywhere that we could spend the night?
Yeah, for 5 gold you can stay here.
Much appreciated. Thank you very much for your service.
No worries. Turn around and the prince is, he's put a beer mug on his head. He's like, look, I'm the king! I'm in charge of all of you!
Can I use this as an opportunity to distract the crowd and go for the performance of a lifetime?
Sure.
I need to roll.
Yes, if you're doing a performance.
So my performance is going to be, like We Will Rock You by Queen, but with like bagpipes, but I have to get the crowd doing like the...
Yep.
Yeah.
can I give you advantage
Yes, you
by starting it?
Yeah.
'27.
Yeah!
That's enough.
Except
The fucking tavern throws coins at you.
I'm running around with my little hat like, woo!
Oh my god.
Incredible.
Well,
Amazing. You
Wait
get-
till I have my bagpipes at Christmas. Y'all are gonna be shocked.
Yeah, you get 10 gold. I rolled a d12. Yeah. It's all in silvers and coppers, so you have to
Doesn't
change
matter.
now. But yeah,
Doesn't matter.
you're absolutely fucking right.
We
here.
need a change.
There's enough people in here. That sounds like probably actually quite a lot of money. But whatever.
CP, SP, EP, GP,
That's the different coin, which is... Anyway, yeah, you absolutely tear the fucking tavern up with your performance.
I'm so proud of myself. Thanks,
The fiddle
Queen,
guy
for-
snaps his fiddle over his knee. God damn it! I'm out of here.
Oh, I wanted to do a duet.
He turns around and goes, well, just as well, I got a spare.
Let me entertain you by Robbie Williams. Let's go. It's like bardcore. They
Yeah.
obviously don't know that these songs are like, because I am aware it's a different world, but
Well,
I don't have any bagpipes yet, and I'm not so creative. But you wait.
Wait for it.
Oh my god, our intro is going to be like you on the piano and me on the bagpipes and Alex on the bass.
fucking hell. We have
Carl
such a
can
cool
sing
band.
something.
Is that a 6 or a 9?
He used to be in like a.
It doesn't matter if it's shit anyway.
What would you class the genre that you
Is
used
that
to
a
sing?
6 or a 9?
Shit screamer.
Wish I could sing.
Shit.
Oh.
He had a.
Shit screamo.
He did
Sick.
a. Yeah, I had a recording of it for years and I don't have it anymore.
Thank God for that.
Ick is ripping up the tavern. What are you guys doing?
I'm going over to Protagoras and his little mob.
Cool.
Same.
They're sort of like, they're leaning in. Some people are distracted by Ick, but mostly there's a lot of people, men and women. They all look kind of distraught, sullen eyes on a lot of them. Some people are
Is the
openly
prince still being a fucking twat?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
he's,
gonna leave him to it.
So
yeah.
knock him out.
No, it's fine. I'm fine. I'll be fine. He goes and throws up in a plant. I'm allowed to do that because I'm in charge.
We just left him in the corner with a bucket, right?
Yeah. He's arguing with a plant.
3 more days.
No, you're the fairest one of all. You're the fairest one of all.
Staring at his own puke in the bucket.
Yeah.
They all turn around. Protagoras is an elderly-looking guy, long white beard. He's wearing a toga, which is kind of the mark of distinction in the cities and stuff. You know, that's how you know someone who's higher class or probably a government official or whatever. He's got this toga on, but it's looking pretty dirty and grimy. Like
It's weathered.
yeah, like
He could have washed.
he wears it as a mark of distinction, which to these people, you guess, probably does actually look quite distinguished, because none of the rest of them are wearing togas. They're all wearing like tunics, and you go over. And this distinguished looking guy in his dishevelled looking toga turns around, and he stands up to greet you. He bows lightly. What brings you to our village, traveller?
We are seeking shelter for the night as we make our way towards Annans. I was hoping that you could direct me. I need the skills of a tanner.
Well, young master, Phallus here will probably be your best bet. What?
You had all that time to come up with a name and you came up with phallus.
It sounds Greek.
Oh, it's Latin.
Whatever, it's basically the same. It's spelled with an I, not a U.
Not phallus, but actual phallus.
Phallus.
Like an actual,
Yeah.
You know what a phallus is, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You worked at the same place as me, so
Just
you should
Google
know.
it to make sure.
That makes us sound really bad.
Yeah.
Edit that out. Historically,
You remember the times.
people carved them out of chalk as fertility symbols.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
weren't sex workers.
We weren't we are degenerates, yes.
Oh,
We're
yes.
that way.
yeah, degenerates, that's better. We weren't, well,
Anyway.
never mind.
And yeah, the guy in the corner, he's in sort of like tattered looking leather armour. He's got his hood pulled up and he's got like a long pipe that he's smoking. And he kind of just staring straight at you. He's got like a scruffy black beard.
I seek your services in aid of the royal palace of Annans.
Okay.
I have a piece of material that I need cured, preferably for the morning.
It'll take a little bit longer than that, but I can do that.
I understand that there is trouble on the river.
He looks at Protagoras, who kind of turns around, looks at the people gathered around him, as if waiting for their permission. And some people kind of look at him, some people are looking at you, a lot of people are just trying to look away. And he turns around and is like, yes, we do have a few issues in our village. Children have been going missing, being kidnapped.
I propose a trade of skills and services.
I thought he was going to trade the prince then. Like, can someone kidnap this one? We'll trade.
I pull out the chunk of flesh.
Everyone sort of stands that you hear
I worked
chairs
so
screeching
hard
on
to
the floor.
distract everyone, and you're pulling out chunks of flesh.
I understand the symbol is a particularly bad portent. I need this in as much of a preserved state as possible so I can present my findings to the crown, for there is dark work at foot.
Okay, I can do that.
You take care of this and make sure that this is as preserved and presentable as possible. Me and my party, at first light, will investigate the river and put an end to the disappearances of children.
They kind of look at each other. Protagoras looks round. It's like, it seems our prayers have been answered. I'm sure Phallus will share any information he has with you for you to complete your goal. Yeah, I can do that. Good, we have a deal then. He extends a hand to shake.
In the gladiatorial fashion, Belcephalus spits on his. Not actually going to do it, but
You see him kind of look at his hand for a moment. A man of honor, I see.
I spent my youth in the gladiatorial arena. I earned my freedom, and now I am a soldier for the crown.
You do well to get out of the arena alive. I spent a long time in the capital as a youth myself, and I cannot imagine if you were able to free yourself from such fate that you would willingly dive into something so similar.
Truth be told, killing Fields of Elysium was a fluke. My battle brother allowed himself to die so that I could get freedom.
So you fight to remember. How does a soldier of the crown end up a wandering adventurer, as far as I can tell?
A few days south of here, rather, my ship was attacked by a band of pirates, and we were shipwrecked on the coastline. As we made our way north, we come across a village about a day's travel back south of here. The village has been slaughtered. The bandits paid their price. We saw to that.
His eyes widen and he sort of looks over, and some of the people at the table were listening and they're looking like shocked at each other. Other people are they're sort of talking amongst themselves because they're like, oh, someone's actually going to come and do the thing for us. That's great.
Which is why I need that piece of flesh in a presentable state. The leader of the bandits that wiped out that village had that tattoo on his chest.
I see. Grave tidings you bring us, but thank you. Incredibly sad, considering everything else that's going on. We will make sure Phallus gets his job done. You are welcome here at any time. Please enjoy your stay here tonight, and we'll get you set going in the morning.
Thank you very much, sir. My apologies for bringing up dark portent. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Hard to enjoy anything at the moment, as I said, given our troubles, but
It is darkest before the dawn.
let's hope so. And he turns back to his table, sits down, and then quickly
Belcephalus raises his mug.
you see a few people at the table raise their mugs to you, but they look a bit lighter, but still very wary. And then Protagoras kind of claps his hands and says, well, it seems our prayers have been answered. These wandering adventurers have come to save our children, save our village. And, well, we have excellent entertainment for the evening. So let's make sure our guests feel a warm welcome, yes? And you're kind of like, mother, yeah. Phallus gets up, comes over to you. I'll take that for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Need that sound
Yeah,
effect.
for sure.
Yeah, I'll take that. Thanks. And he disappears straight out of the tavern. And the music carries on playing. Everyone slowly starts going back to raucous conversations and laughing and so on.
I think I'm just gonna go and like get the prince and go and find where the beds are and just like put them to bed.
Okay,
I feel a little bit bad for dousing him up with alcohol.
he's got his arm around the planet. He's like, seriously, Rim? I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
No, you're okay. You're okay. I'm cool.
You're cool, Amos. You're cool.
Who are you?
Shut up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember now. Okay, yeah.
You gotta be really careful. Come on now.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
I make sure I flag Bell down.
Yeah,
Make sure he knows where I'm taking him.
The barkeeper's like, yeah, the beds are this way, and he shows you a flight of stairs. You go up there to the left. There's a few rooms up there. You'll be fine up there.
Cool.
It's not particularly fancy, but it's better than sleeping on the ground.
Cool. I put the prince to
Yeah.
bed.
So, farewell, my subjects, until we meet again. Yay! And then he prances upstairs.
Okay. I guess I kind of are they like multiple rooms or is it?
Yeah, you get to the top of the stairs and there's like 2 doors on the left, one straight ahead and then one to the right. The straight ahead and the right are locked, and then there's 2.
Okay.
Two on the left are open.
I'll put the kid in the bed and then I'll make a bed on the floor. I know Belle probably wouldn't want me to leave him on his own.
Oh.
And then I go to bed.
Phallus comes back into the tavern, comes up to Balcephalus, who I guess has found a seat by now.
Yes.
Cool. Unlike everybody
I am
else, you
by
sit
the
alone.
fire.
You sit on a table on your own. He comes in and he sits down opposite you, and he rolls out a scroll, which has got like a really crude drawing of the river and the village alongside. And he sort of like scooches in. He's like, "Okay, so the kids saying that there's like fish guys, okay, and I've been tracking them. They tend to stick to the river and the areas immediately around it. If you go a little bit west of here, on the opposite bank, there's the ground's collapsed. There's an opening, and it looks like I think that's where they're coming from. And I'm trying to round people up to go in. I'm not a great fight. I can hunt deer and so on, but if these things are kidnapping kids, I can't do it on my own.
Do they hunt?
I don't know. I've tried finding them at night, but they're crazy sneaky. I hear movement in the reeds and in the trees and stuff, but I have not seen them yet.
Has there been any belongings or evidence found by the entrance of the cave, or the children being eaten?
On the mornings when kids had disappeared, you can see their drag marks on the riverbank. But yeah,
Okay. Does anyone else in this village know how to hunt?
they're mostly fishermen in this village, and you know there are local legends about mermaids and crap like that, but no one's ever actually seen one. You know,
Okay.
we're simple people. I can use a bow to hunt deer, as I said, but that marks me out as the most skilled warrior.
The fishermen, are they fishing with net or pole?
Net in the river.
Okay, that's actually beneficial for us. There's not much difference between casting a net and throwing a javelin. If we, he leans in closer to the map. If we set up a firing line with you as their lead towards the southern edge of the riverbank, we will go in, cause a ruckus, and get them to chase us out. We'll be able to kill most of them in the firing line.
Okay.
After the opening salvo, the rest of what's in there won't want to follow us out. That's when we go in, take care of the rest, and hopefully find the children.
Okay. Sounds like you got a plan. That's good. I gotta get back to the shop. Make sure everything's going okay.
You have a long night ahead of you, I'm certain.
Yeah, and you got a long day ahead of you, so don't stay up too late, cause we're counting on you, man.
Glory of Ares, Eye of Zeus.
You drink into the night. Ick plays his bagpipes into the night.
Ick needs sleep too.
And then you eventually all pass out drunkenly somewhere in your
Long
room, I guess.
rest.
You get a
Long
rest.
rest.
You haven't expended anything at all, but it's fine. You get a rest. You're ready. You wake up the next day, a little bit groggy. The prince really doesn't want to be awake. He's just like, oh my god. Oh god.
The prince needs to fry up.
I'm dying, guys.
Definitely left like a little like
I'm
mug of
poisoned.
water by the bed.
Bucephalus has been keeping watch over him and waiting for him to wake up.
We swap shifts then.
I think I've been poisoned. I'm dying, man. I'm dying.
You have been poisoned.
Oh no.
Poisoned by stupidity
Oh.
And by Riv. Riv gave you all that.
and Riff.
Really? I thought Riff was on our side. Oh man. I didn't realize she was evil.
It's alcohol. You'll be fine.
Oh. Oh, okay, cool.
I need to appraise you on the situation at hand. One day, soon, you're going to start to lead. Consider this an education. For the past few months, you have been learning how to speak to nobility and learning how to make beneficial trade agreements from one city to another. Now you're going to learn what true kingsmanship actually is. You're going to learn to look after the little people. The people of this town need our help. I would personally much rather get back to Annans as fast as possible. However, this will be a very good exercise for you. I don't want you flaunting yourself as Prince. Remember, we're still incognito. You're still Amos.
Okay, cool. Anyways, man.
Learn to look after the little people.
I told you he gets all like serious and moody and it just goes in and on for ages. Like,
It's a lesson he needs to learn.
yeah, you've been talking a whole lot.
I knock on the door and I still feel quite guilty about feeding him so much alcohol. And I'm like, hey,
Have a candle.
have a candle. I'm like, hey, Amos.
Some honey.
I'm like sneaking around the door. Amos.
Oh, what? What? God. You poisoned me!
No.
You did! Belle told me! You said you poisoned me!
No, I was... Yeah.
Playing.
No, I did.
You're playing.
You're right. But how about... do you maybe want to come and I can teach you some moves with a dagger? Hey?
Okay.
Hey?
Yeah. Belle was just telling me I've got to learn to protect
Yeah.
people. So I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Stab people. If I could kill someone the way you killed that guy in that shack the other day, then
Ooh.
great.
We'll get to that point. We'll get to
I
that
like
point.
that. It was kind of scary to watch, but I've been thinking about it a lot. I think it would be great if I could do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're gonna start with a stick.
Come
on.
Okay, cool.
I say to Belle, I'm like, you've got stuff to do. I'll take him off your hands.
Yeah, what do you
Belle
want?
and Ick start canoodling in the corner.
I take Amos outside and I just like start maybe show them like
You have
moves.
Phallus's map. So what do you want to do to prepare for your mission?
If the trade post is open, I actually have a few things I wish to sell.
Okay.
And hopefully get some armour for, if not at the very least, Ick. Then all of us.
Yeah. Can sorcerers wear armor?
No, you're not proficient in any armor.
Oh shit.
Anyway, you go to the shop. There's just a guy, halfling dude, standing behind the counter,
Morning, sir.
which is quite low down because he's a halfling. Well, hello there.
I have 2 daggers and 2 short swords to sell.
Okie dokie. Let me just look up the price guide for those.
Sorry, I thought he was Irish, but he's not. He's Mario. Turns out it's just mine and Matt's great uncle.
Yeah, I'm allowed to do that accent because I've got the blood.
Yep.
A dagger is worth 2 gold pieces, so I guess he'll buy it for 1. Yeah, fuck it. I give you a gold piece for a dagger. And what was the other thing?
2 short swords.
2 short swords. Yeah, fine. I'll give you 5 gold pieces for a short sword. We don't have a lot of weapons.
Okay.
You sure you don't want to give one of those to the prince?
1 short sword.
It gives you 5 gold pieces for a short sword.
Can I buy the dagger?
I have 2. I can just give you 1.
Okay, that's fine. I was going to ask about
One
but it seemed
dagger.
like it was too
They're
late.
hemorrhaging money.
One dagger, one short sword.
You're the fella who's gonna save our kids, right?
With aid from the town, yes.
Great.
Actually,
Good luck with that.
I don't have a lot of great adventuring gear. I have some healing potions.
we could benefit from those. The Wildsman, as you people have affectionately called him,
Phallus?
Phallus.
What about him?
Last night I asked him to gather up the fishermen. I need you to arm them.
Oh, well, I've got 2 daggers and a short sword.
It doesn't need to be matched. Very basic makeshift javelins, spears, sharp wood.
Don't you have a
Anything that they
shitload
can
of those?
throw.
Why don't you give it to them?
I need them more than they do.
How much is the healing potions?
They're 50 gold pieces.
I honestly believe that he was just going to give them to us.
Yeah, I've got 3 healing potions. You can have them. If you die, I will rub them back off of you.
Fair enough.
It's fair.
You want to try to save kids? Our kids? So, I appreciate that.
So is that 3 healing potions?
Yeah, I guess 1 each.
I do believe that Phallus is on the jetty speaking to the fishermen now. If I send them over,
Yeah, you go outside, and he's out there. The fishermen have come out, getting ready to go out and do their work today, and he's there. Like, you can see him like gesturing like to them. He sees you guys. He's like pointing at you guys, and he's like gesturing with his hands. You can't hear what he's saying, but he's clearly like animated. He's like something is happening. Come on.
Elcephalus, I stride over. Morning, Phallus.
Hey.
Situation?
Yeah, I'm just getting everyone ready. Everyone's ready. They know the plan.
Elcephalus thinks in. Does this village have a name?
Yes.
I love we spent all that time in the fucking tavern. None of us thought to us where the fuck we were.
I know, right?
Yeah. This is Elato.
I'll do a quick perception check on the gathering. Try and size them up. 17?
17? Yeah, see, it's a range of dudes here. There are some younger guys, there are, older guys and everything between. Some of them are kind of wiry, some of them are a bit heavier set. There is a couple of sort of like more muscular looking guys, but they're not warriors. They're all in just like rough tunics and stuff.
How many are there?
There's 6 of them.
Brave warriors of Elato. It's my understanding that on this morning you will be joining us on a hunt. If we are to hunt, we are to hunt like warriors, and so therefore you will all listen to me. You, and you. He points. I point to the heavy set and the heavy set of the 6. You'll be forming the front line. The remainder 3, you will be the back line. Go over to the tradesman. He will arm you with javelins.
Spearfishing.
When you are ready, we will make our way towards the riverhead. When we get there, you will arrange yourselves in a staggered formation of 6. 3 front, gap, 3 back. On my command, you will loose the javelins. Be about your work, gentlemen.
Wouldn't it be really funny if they got there and the fishmen were either tiny and stupid?
Like actual fish.
Yeah. Or
I like gnome fishmen.
or they're not real and the kids are just using it as an excuse to like run away from home. And like nothing happens.
Let me rewrite this. Hang on.
Free world building idea.
I come up and I come up to the bell and I'm like, I've got a really good idea. We have a kid we can use.
Oh yeah, I like that idea.
The prince won't get hurt, but we can learn them out.
Sure he won't.
Phallus,
Yeah.
What'd you call me?
what is the average age of that child, the children that have gone missing?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of, there was like one kid that was like 6, another one was like 12. Yeah.
Too old.
Amos is pretty weedy.
Weedy but tall.
I can just be big for my age.
Get him to do that thing where they bend their knees and put them in their shoes and
Yeah.
then shuffle.
Genius. See? Now we're
You should
pretty-
see some of the stuff I've taught him with the stick.
And also
Yeah.
look how fucking
He
weedy.
You're training
does
as
that
well.
thing that kids do where he spins a stick around and he cobbles himself in the face. Ah, my face!
He was doing
Rev, why did you do this to me?
Belcephalus hands him a short sword.
Whoa!
Now,
He
Can I-
immediately starts making lightsaber noises.
I just think that like the prince probably has skinny enough legs because he's a stick, right? That he could actually very successfully just kneel into his shoes and pass as a child.
Hide that on your person. Don't draw it unless your life actually feels threatened, i.e. you can't see me anymore.
Okay, cool.
And play like kids play, skipping rocks on the river or something.
Okay, cool. But now or...
Yes, now, go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you go down, everyone gets outfitted with nets and spears.
Just sharpen pieces of wood will do.
Sharpen pieces of wood. Yeah, Phallus helps make
I'm not
some-
expecting them to have like proper fucking halberds and javelins.
Yeah, Phallus helps. Essentially, he like ropes some arrows to some sticks so that you've got a pointed edge. And then you all make your way down to the opening that he's seen. And the prince goes to the opposite bank. So what you see is it's like a really big animal burrow. So it's just amorphous, roughly round shape in this like hole in the side of the bank. There's a bit of, as the tide's gone down, there's like a bit of mud leading up to it, and you can see like drag marks and also a few sort of footprints in it. The bank is quite tall here, and there's sort of grass on the top and a couple of trees. It looks kind of...
The situation has changed.
how far above? How tall is the like? Sorry, what was the?
The hole itself is about 5 foot tall.
Oh, okay. So it's not. And then there's like trees and shit on top.
Yeah, on the ground above it.
What? Why don't?
The situation has changed. Archers, arrange yourselves in a loose horseshoe formation around the back edge of the burrow. Use the height to your advantage. Don't be seen at the opening.
You're planning on sending just shooting into the burrow.
So here's the
Yeah.
entrance to the hole.
Yeah, for sure.
Our
I'm so
horseshoe
fucking
is
lost.
behind it. So
In this
we
one,
go in, or Prince goes in,
Okay.
draws them, he runs out, they all run out, we loose to trap.
Okay. I'd offer to go in with him, but I'm 6'4".
It's because I'm going in.
Wait, Ick, you have disguise self.
Disguise self does not change height.
Damn it! But you can look like a child.
You, a 7 foot
I'm
tall
allowing
child.
I'm willing to allow you to disguise yourself as a child.
Or someone to go in with the prince.
Yeah,
Because we
me.
also. But don't you need to be charging your men?
No, I've given them orders. They know what to do.
Okay, well, I'll just stand up to the side and shut my mouth. No, but seriously, you get turned into a child and go with him.
I can't turn him into a child
No.
with my disguised self.
I don't need a disguise.
Yeah, but they're not going to come out if you're not a child.
That's why we're
Right.
going to wait for. That's why we're going to wait for the bait to actually succeed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you now.
Look, if they take the prince, I will.
Kind of growing a little bit fond
We
of
get
him.
our lives back.
He has that effect. He grows on people.
Not growing on me.
Cool. Okay.
Give it time.
No.
I'll sort of be hidden, but within range.
Cool. So you all get into position. And the prince climbs down the bank and stands in front of the cave and then starts skipping up and down the bank. Just hands up, just la 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 wee. Oh, I'm just a kid. I'm just a little boy. Yeah. Make him do a
You're
performance.
telling me he doesn't act like an 11-year-old. We can so do this.
I wasn't 18 for performance. It doesn't even have any modifiers. He's
He's,
just stats at the moment.
very in tune with his inner child.
Yeah, he's just like, I am a child. Ah. And then he stops and like freezes right in front of the doorway. He turns and you guys can, from where you are, you can see he suddenly looks terrified. He looks at the cave. A giant net comes out and then
So yeah.
Fuck!
He goes flying into the cave.
Oh well. Let's go.
I cast false life. Get extra 10 HP.
I'll circle as just bolts.
Yeah, I'm
Can
on
I,
you.
I am
could I use
charging.
command on the thing before it drags him back in? Like when it grabs,
You didn't.
Yeah.
We,
You
Make a
all we saw
perception
was the
check
net.
to see if you see the creature, but
Ooh.
you can't.
roll to see if I see something.
You're like, so you're on the opposite bank?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're kind of up from where this thing is.
Mm.
So,
So I'm looking down into it.
yep,
So I should be able to see it.
if you make a perception check. What do you roll? Can you see that?
Okay.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my god.
Yes!
That's pretty.
We've been playing this for like 5 hours, 6 hours now, and that is my first nat 20. Bum bitty
No.
bitty bitty bum.
They
bum.
also rolled a nat 20.
What? But I have
Oh.
staff. 23.
Nice. That's really lucky because they rolled a nat 20 as well. You see scaly grey arms.
Okay.
Cast the net out.
Doesn't matter because I'm gonna.
Covers the prince.
Mhm.
Yanks.
No, it doesn't.
There's a rope around the net. Feel free to chime in. It yanks. On the net.
I use command.
The prince slides into the cave.
No, I used command.
You use command to.
Before he slides into the cave.
Well, it pulls on the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
He
but-
goes down.
Yeah. Okay. Drop.
So you shout drop.
Yeah.
Okay, I make a wisdom save.
Strip.
You rolled a 19.
Okay, so I have to roll really good now, right?
No, it just saves.
No.
What? Mage hand. Get the prince back. Go
Scan his head!
hand go.
No. Mage.
It's Inspector Gadget. You might not remember it because you're a child.
I don't remember the movie, but I've watched it.
What did you just say?
You've
I've
seen the
watched it.
cartoon.
I've
but
seen,
you don't-
I've seen it. I just
Inspector
wouldn't remember
Gadget.
any of it.
Go Gadget mage hand.
I'm not that young.
Yeah, I mean, mage attack can't, or mage hand can't attack stuff or whatever.
What was the vehicle used in the children's show Come Outside?
I don't know what that is.
That I rest my fucking case.
Not
Just because I
gonna,
didn't watch the TV show.
not gonna lie, neither did I until I saw it the other day.
Right.
Matthew knows.
A plane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Spots
Well
on
done.
it.
Yes.
So yeah, no, mage
Hello.
hand can't attack, but
Budgie
it
the
can
little-
interact with objects like
Yep.
a net or a rope.
The net is being dragged.
Sorry.
Right. So we are
Thank you
legging it to the
So,
prince.
yeah, we're legging it to the prince, and Ig has to command his mage hand.
The mage hand can only be 30 foot away. Are you?
I just went down a rabbit hole. I'm back.
Hi, welcome.
You're
back.
trying to go down a particularly big rabbit hole
I
now
know,
with
I
the
know, I
prince
know.
being
Mage
dragged
hand, do
away.
you want me to the mage? Does the mage hand have like a tug of war with the fishing net? To like try and pull it back?
Does mage hand have a strength?
You would hope so, but I'm not sure how much difference it'll make because
It
mine's
can't carry
full of
more than
piracy.
10 pounds.
Well, then how much?
10 pounds.
How much does Prince weigh? He's pretty skinny, right?
Can we? What is he in the cave now?
Yeah, so
Okay.
you cast, Ig cast command, but the spell fizzles. But you do see, because you had to cast the spell, you see.
Tentacles. It's got tentacles. You said it had tentacles.
No, I didn't. I said it had scaly hands.
Oh.
Green scaly hands.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
You see like a little 4 foot tall person.
He's only 4 foot tall.
The top half of their body looks like like a piranha.
And he's fucking gross.
And he looks slimy, and he just yanks the net and runs into the cave.
Well, off you go, Belle. Go get him.
Yeah.
Oh, Belle's already running.
I'm nearly at
Do
the
you
cave
have
at
some
this
sort
point.
of magic thing to fry the fish or something?
You.
You.
I was gonna cast Sorcerer's Burst, but
If you throw a lightning bolt
I
at
don't
a
want to
fish
hit the prince.
that's
Rolling-
wet, does it do more damage?
Rolling a perception, do I also see this creature?
No, but I've just shouted at you what it is. It's a...
I need to physically see what I want to attack.
Oh.
It got a nat 20 on its stealth.
Shit.
The only reason Ig saw it is because he rolled a nat 20 as well.
Well, I'm
Should've used
I'm
speak
at
of
the cave
animals.
entrance.
I should have used speak of animals. Oi! Stop it!
It's a person,
Dick.
sort of. Oh, you know, it's a humanoid.
Yeah, you haven't got that figured out.
Yeah, no, Belle is just on the inside of the mouth of the cave.
Cool. So you get to the cave, come to a skidding stop, and you see this cave is actually a room, stone cut floor,
Fascinating.
stone walls. and you can see where you've come in as the entrance is actually a bricked up end has been pulled away, so the rubble is on the inside of the cave. So it looks like this fish guy, or him and his friends or whatever, have actively made this hole. There is a long square room, nothing in it. At the far end, there is just a pool of water.
Prince is gone, right?
Yeah.
And that's where we're in the episode? 'Cause
Yeah.
we're all
Jesus.
tired.
I'm like, do I have breathing underwater or
So we
something?
left it on like suspense, and when we come back, we'll be recharged and ready for a battle, right? So
Right, thank you everybody for listening. The usual, like, subscribe, comment, etc.
Help him beat his wife.
Help me beat my wife. Links in the show notes, as is our email address. And hell, maybe we have a website or something. We'll put details as
let's
we go.
not get ahead of ourselves. We can link your Just Giving page.
We'll link my Just Giving page, and we'll consider that our website.
It's for charity, not for us. His
Yes,
Just Giving page.
yes,
We're not
this
just
isn't-
asking for us.
Yes, I'm doing a charity marathon. If you haven't listened to any of the other episodes, this is like episode 5 or 6 or something, so what the hell are you doing? But yes, if you haven't heard, I'm doing a sponsored marathon that my wife tricked me into because she wanted to do it as well, but she didn't want to do it alone. It's for Alzheimer's Society UK, a charity that helps people with Alzheimer's and dementia. It's a good cause. It's one that affects our family, and probably, if not your direct family, then the families of people that you probably know. So it's a worthy cause, and as I've said, the worthier cause is me making more money than my wife does. So come on, guys, help me do that. Thanks everybody for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
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 Doodles.
Bees.
I drew a bee, look. And I wrote bees. And then Alex. I wrote bees. And then I drew a bee. That was last session. I also wrote Janet and John go to the zoo.
Do you know what? The way you've drawn your bee makes a
Fucking love
lot more
James.
sense.
Wait, how have you drawn your bee?
I drew a face on.
Face on. That's wild.
Alex, I think when we get matching tattoos, they should be bees.
Face on bees.
Face on bees. So that people can be like, what the fuck is that? You're like, it's a bee that's looking at you.
I'm just
And
going
they'll
to
be
really
like,
small on my ankle
neat.
where I never have to look at it.
It's a face on bee.
it's a face on bee.
Get it right.
Too much caffeine.
Yeah. This is going to be another fucking
So
wild one. I can
sorry, just 3, 2, 1, be successful.
be successful.
I didn't mean it like that.